Hello everyone, this is Don Kingdom 362. We are going to do a growth and time management video. Uh, we've talked about farm accounts and setting up a planned community farm, which we are using over here now. And as we can see, here is my main account, the actual Gun Muse account, and then it's surrounded by cartoon characters. All right. I've got the entire cast of the Looney Tunes all around me here. Uh, and you can see from my farms, I got two 26s and some 22s and 23s. And this comes from doing the videos over a course of times. And then some players quit the game. They said, "Would you like my account?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why not? I'll go ahead and turn it in." And that's where it just adds up over time. And I've built a bunch of them from scratch, and you guys have seen that on video. But KE is coming, and so now it is time to pluck the farms. And what I've been seeing is some misuse of time. All right. And once I saw the misuse of time, that's why I turned around and started setting up a planned community so that you guys can do things better. Besides, when we did our cleanup, I can go over here and I got high level red guard camps, I got high level beasts. I can run out my stamina in a hurry. Okay. Now, the reason it's taking all these little marches you see coming in here is because the main alliance is 150 kilometers away. All right, and I'm over here plucking my farm before KE because we don't want to leave any open RSS on there from the end of the week. And the bad habit that I've seen happens to be the people who pluck the RSS every single day to send your troops out to do all that stuff. There is much better things you can be doing with your time on your main. Any of the number of the other things focused on getting events done. This is a chore, and you don't want your farms becoming more consuming more time than your main account that you're trying to build to begin with. To invest in these things for free is an investment of time. So every time I spend on another account, it is time that I am not spending on my main. So it's time to get some RSS. I am one. It's that time anyway. But the nice little thing here is I'm 31, about to go to 32, and I'm only 9 badges away. And then, of course, the 400 million in food and ungodly amounts of silver and iron away. But we have some of that. So, all right. Now, so why are we talking about speed of plucking a farm? Because I'm going to do them all at once, and I'm going to do them quickly. I'm just going to demonstrate on one, but we're going to talk about how to set up to make it go quickly. All right. Let's look at our airship. All right, what I've done over here is I dropped off my 2 combat deals, and I put my march speed on, and I put my cart capacity on. All right, for as much as I can get on there. And then down in my guard, the card that we're looking for here is this guy here, Chancellor Cigar. He has troop load plus 33%. Then we go to our gear, and we have, you know what? It's not on that one. It's on this one. We have troop load right there. And I think we got some more right there. Some more troop load. All right. Now, you see I got my duelist boots and my duelist ring on. Why is that? Because we're doing this quickly, folks. And on your duelist boots, look at that. March speed. And there's also troop march speed on your ring. So we combine all these things to make it go as quickly as we possibly stinking can. Because as we're hitting our farms, we're burning our farms, right? So now you can see I'm running almost a 7 million load, and I can make that go up. And if you know you're going to be plucking a lot of farms, make it go up. This is going to take a while, right? So what other things do we want to boost up here? How about our March cap? All right. Good use of a 2-hour march cap right there. And I think I'll remember something later. But yeah, that'll get us. Yes, that added almost another 800,000, 900,000 to the single March load. All right. So then we just start spamming our hits. And it is that simple for getting that done. Now, like I said, we're burning our other account. So let's pull up Bugs Bunny here. The guy we're burning. We'll pull him on the screen. And he is on fire. All right. So as you're looting, and this is one of the things you guys got to realize. So as we're looting, we loot mostly food first, and you see that food just ticking down, boom, boom, boom. That's because each one of those marches is taking that food first. It kind of goes in order. Food, wood. You get a little bit of the rest, but not as much. And then you'll know when you get down to the... see, now we got down to 900. That's because my warehouses are maxed out. So even if I forgot, I'm not going to fall below that number for... loot if I forgot to pluck it and someone else went in there and got my cake. And I forget all the time. There's guys out there because of these videos that think they're just they're getting even, they're getting over, you know, they love to hit my farms during KE, and then randomly one day I just chase them all over and freaking beat the hell out of them. But that's neither here nor there. What we're trying to get out of there, of course, is the silver that I unlocked, and I'm sorry, the iron and the silver that I unlocked. All right, so that's what we're plucking out of this. So we'll take this back off of here. See, we're already... Now, I want you guys to look at this square that I built here. And my co-commander Lily actually came up with a square thing. Very smart. Where we built a permanent looting square, because I use this to push the entire alliance. All right, so as you see, I got these 8 accounts that are right next door to me, so I can sit there, bam, 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 really fast marches. Even the one that's one tile over were 15-20 second marches, right? So the 30-second marches, it looks like, coming back with a load. It doesn't matter if your airship's in attack and or farm mode. It just is what it is. And we're going to go back to bugs and show you pluck, pluck, pluck. All right. So that's how we get the millions off of there. The goal here, and man, and one of the reasons I'm doing this video is I've got sub C26s that don't set themselves up to farm, and they'll spend an hour and 15 minutes getting loot off one of my farms. I got to repair those walls. You know, I got you know, if it takes me an hour and a half to farm down a tile with my entire march out, and the march comes back and you hit it, it took you too long to go get the RSS, which means you're not being effective in KE. I'll use this setup during a KE. Now I'll pop all this stuff on there. I may go in there with a heavy kill on my troops, kill all the troops off first, and then whoever's got loose RSS, I'll swap over to this setup and I'll pluck them in 1 or 2 hits, and I'll drain them dry in just a couple of hits. So I got 600k more silver. Now the silver and the iron don't get the big protection. They do this mythical load number. They tell you, hey, your load's 8 million. Yeah, well, it's 8 million food, and then it's which makes it like 2 million per trip in iron, and I think 1 in silver or something like that. 400k in silver is what the so it's the almost 8 million was 400k that one pluck. All right. And there we go. He is dry. All right, so just took us that long to get all those millions out of there. Now, let's not forget, put our fire out, start our wall repairs. Beauty of doing it this way is if it's all quick and efficient, there is no repairs that needs to be done. Now, tomorrow at KE, my troops may be home. I don't care. It's a farm. And sometimes I'll go over there and kill my farm first, if I remember. I don't know. But I tend to leave my troops on the farms because our KE weekend happens to be our KVK weekend. And every once in a while, these little C-26s that I have over here, I will throw them into the fray for one reason or another, just to go scout, use their marches to go do, full march scouts to get a report versus burning something that I actually care about the troops on. All right. So that's one of the reasons for having T9 farms. The other reason is if I'm in the same alliance with my T9 farms, I can slap march cap on these guys and throw, 300,000-400,000 troops inside my castle that I don't really care about, but it winds up being a good reinforcement. All right. So we only have to do this. We got our 8. I got 9 more of these accounts I got to pluck and farm, and you don't need to see that on film. It's the same thing. Go, rinse, repeat. I'm doing the far out ones first. I did that to demonstrate to you how much faster it is if you do the little silly things like get the march speed and stuff on there. Especially if you don't have all those loads up there. So you want to reduce the number of trips that you make, and you want to make the trips faster. That's what we're demonstrating here. And so you had your duelist boots, your duelist ring. You had your green cards. Remember, I've told you before in other videos, get them green cards plucked up. You'll be using them forever. Then I got my cart and my troop march speed on my airship itself. That only affects the airship march, but it is a huge effect. I mean, it can be an extra million or two per trip. All right. So, but now I've got 20 million food, and 17 million in iron, and 3.4 million in silver. All right. So we're getting closer to getting all that loot I need from my C-32. And I will see you guys in KVK this weekend because that is what I'm preparing for. All right, guys, this is Don at Kingdom 362. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a subscribe button. Please click that. You want to know these little silly things. And if I miss something, as always, please put it down in the comments, so that others may learn over what I have either forgotten about, skipped, or didn't know at all. They come here. We did that with the dailies. I did my dailies. Been doing my dailies for a year. Did the dailies video. I got 3 good tips the first day, and I appreciate it. That's why if you know something, if you see something, say something. It applies to more than just terrorists. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Down the bottom right-hand corner, and visit RogersRaiders.com. The new troop calculator is coming, and it's going to be tier specific. So if you have tier 10s, tier 11s, tier 12s, there'll be an individual calculator for that tier. That way we can take much better advantage of subclasses here in the future. So it's coming, guys. For those of you who keep telling me how I got this or that wrong, I got it in the middle of a bell curve for the average market, which we were ahead of the market then. Now the market's starting to catch up to me, and I got to get ahead of the market again. So we're going to have tier specific with subclass enhancements. So it's coming, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Stay informed. Thanks.